Okay, good evening everybody and welcome back to Press Play. I'm your host JJ48 and tonight we're continuing with Hogwarts Legacy. Started on the character select screen here because I want to take a bit of a look at our background here. Because as we were going between the characters, it seemed like it was based on whichever character we'd played last, and it looked like we're kind of gathering some stuff. So I do want to. I'm sure a lot of it's tied more to the main quest. So if we're doing a lot of side quests, we might not see much change, but it will be interesting to see how this kind of changes over time. So we got our banner here. Got a boar's head on the wall. I have to say I'm not sure how seeing like a deer's head or a boar's head or any kind of mounted head on the wall can be kind of odd enough, especially if you're not expecting it. To see one that's actually moving around seems like it'd be far, far creepier. I wonder, does it need to be? I mean, it's actually drooling. Oh, I wonder, does it need to be fed, or is it like just a head that's been animated? I don't know. But then on our desk, let's see, we got our little owl podium, or owl stand, forget what plant those were. I'm pretty sure we encountered those and learned their name. And then we'll also have a picture on the wall, and that seems to be. I think there's a picture over here, although it's a little bit tougher to see it, and I don't think we can. Oh, there we go. If I go to settings, we can see the picture here. Just somebody sitting and looking around. Okay. Alright, so let's return to our game. Last time we had taken a look at the four common rooms. Yes, I think it's the plant that we went into, and or not we went into, but we went into the passageway and found it overgrown with the plant and got a big leaf of it. Yeah, it did look like it's a smaller version of that, so a little memento of that. So, okay, so we looked at the four common rooms, then we came out and we were doing some side quests. We met with Natty. We are doing some. We helped recover a goblin painter's cart from some of the rebelling goblins, and now we're just kind of working on some other stuff at the moment. So here are some vines.
Incendio.
And I want to try to remember. Remember, these are the Merlin tests, I believe, and
Accio.
Accio.
Incendio.
Okay, that was to open that up. That's not the vines. The vines were. We needed to do something. Finding a symbol somewhere and then spreading the.
Revelio.
Should find the symbol somewhere and like spread some of the leaves on it, I think. Okay. With what time of year is it? We just started the school year, so it's got to be what, like late summer, early autumn, something like that. And the trees, you know, those trees over there don't look like they're really changing color yet, so still a bit away from winter. I'm kind of surprised, given how much free time people have, that we don't see more students out and about on the lake. What's this? Can we pick it up? Now, it looks like a book and some letters. Can't really do anything with those.
Accio.
Hmm.
Revelio.
Hmm. Okay, ooh, there's a nice waterfall. I don't think we've encountered this before. Now, is there anything behind the waterfall? No.
Revelio.
Let's Revelio. Let's not try to Accio waterfall. That's probably not going to work. No, there is not. Okay, good thing we've got our hat on, so to help keep our head dry. Okay, I was just kind of curious because one, in video games, you often see waterfalls can hide things behind them, and two, we've already seen a lot of caves hidden in places. Although, in many of those caves, we had to do something to open them up, so maybe there is something behind there, and we'll just have to solve some puzzle or something to get to it. Oh, what's that? There's a sparkly cave over there. Okay, let's swim faster. There we go. Have we seen these kinds of sparkles before? Or is this something new? Oh. Oh, was the Merlin trial showing on the minimap? Okay, we'll get back to that in a moment. Okay, what are these? There's sparkles all around this cave. We have stalactites and stalagmites, and then a mural to probably the giant squid that we know lives in the lake. Okay. I don't know exactly what kind of rock this is, but I know I've seen like pictures of real caves with this kind of rock. That I think it's something that dissolves easily in water, so that's like you get these very interesting stalactites and stalagmites with it, 'cause it like forms a little bit differently than some other rocks do, or like quicker or something. So, okay, well, we have a podium here. Doesn't look like a fire basin podium.
Incendio.
No.
Levioso.
And let's see, we have these sparkles. It is a bit dark. Could probably use Lumos. At least, no, that's not Lumos. This is Lumos.
Lumos.
What do we have here? Oh, okay. I thought at first I was thinking these were snakes, like a Slytherin design. But look, there's little suckers on there. These are like octopus tentacles. Okay. Which I guess makes sense given the squid, although I think squid only have suckers on their large tentacles. But then again, I mean, it's only really obvious on the really big ones here. These smaller ones, I'm not really seeing a lot of suckers on them, so maybe those are squid tentacles or arms. Okay.
Revelio.
Is there anything to Revelio in here? No, I don't think so. I don't know that we've seen a...
Lumos.
Maybe if we brighten up his eye a little bit. No? Okay. I figure there's probably something with this podium that we're going to need to do.
Revelio.
But I don't know if it's something that we can do yet. Unless we can...
Accio.
Wait a second, that's targetable.
Incendio.
Oh, maybe... I don't think we have the spell for it, but... let's see. Conjuring spell... Guardian Leviosa... Transformation... Glacius... Wait. Yeah, I wonder if something like that, if we'll have a spell like Glacius, we can put out fires or something. Thinking of Lego Harry Potter, there was a spell for spraying water out of your wand, but it doesn't look like that's one of ours here. But a freezing spell might do it. But, okay, we'll try to remember if we ever see anything to...
Levioso.
If we ever see anything to put out fires or anything, we need to come back here. Or anything to do with podiums like that. Okay, so let's swim out here and see...
Revelio.
Was told our mini-map had a Merlin spot on it. And I can only imagine how much of a workout it would be trying to swim in clothing like this that looks like it's... would absorb water quite well. Okay, so... oh, there it is, up there. Alright, so we're gonna have to run around and head up there. Can we just climb up here? No, okay, that's too tall for us to climb. Which I guess makes a little bit of sense. I was thinking about how there are some other games where you're running around like this and they'll let you like climb up the walls and stuff like that. But that tends to be games like Zelda Breath of the Wild, where you're playing as Link and he's very active. He's going to have a lot of stamina to be able to climb. Wizards, even the ones who seem pretty active, don't seem like they'd really do a lot of rock climbing unless it was something that wizard was just particularly into. Because if all they're doing is just traveling, they would have other means of going vertically. Okay, here's the house that we can't seem to get into yet. I think it was locked, was it? It was not. Was this not locked the whole time?
Lumos.
Didn't we try to get in here earlier? Or did we just never... maybe we encountered it towards the end of the game or towards the end of our session and just wanted to move on? Okay. Or did we come in here and I'm just misremembering... a little outhouse here. Or not outhouse, but a little restroom within the... little rustic restroom. Okay, what's this?
Revelio.
Ah. Groundskeeper's tools. One might surmise that this set of tools could be enchanted to create all sorts of furnishings for a cozy hut. as large as the occupant may need. Okay. So I can make everything they need to have the hut be rather cozy for them. So maybe this... The line about as large as they may need makes me think maybe this is eventually going to be Hagrid's hut, and then he can use those tools, enchanted tools, to make it large enough for a half giant. Oh. Okay, well, here's a... Okay, we'll go all the way down to the end of the path and then run back. There we go. Okay, so here's a Merlin trial. Let's see if this is related to the one... Oh! Yeah, there's a large vine-covered ball here, and there was a hole down there that we needed to do something with, so...
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
Yeah. Okay, so what do we do? Do we...
Levioso!
Whoop. Okay, what about...
Accio!
Okay, we're kind of on a...
Levioso!
How do I unlevioso? Down. Stop leviosoing. We just need to keep it leviosoed until we get it over there, maybe? Maybe that's a clue that levioso is part of the puzzle. I was wondering if we just set it on the ground, if it would just roll over here, but... Okay, so... Oh, like that. Okay, let's get... Stop pulling it towards me. And there we go.
That's that. Settled.
Alright. Okay, so let's see, what all do we have to do at the moment?
Revelio.
That's not what I want. Do it this way. Okay, we can go to potions class. We have to do Professor Hecat's assignment. Oh, no, we already did Professor Hecat's assignment. She wanted us to do participate in the illegal dueling stuff. We can dive in the Black Lake and find the astrolabe. Okay. That might be something, since we're already down here by the lake. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, about a furlong northeast of the dock. So I'm sure it would be more helpful if I had any idea what a furlong was. But I do have something even better than knowledge of what a furlong is, and that is a mini-map that looks like it'll show me exactly where I need to go. But let's head over to the dock. Okay. And swim out to where our map marker is. And then figure out how to get things off the bottom of the... Oh, it's shallow here. Yeah, just kind of have a little bit of a sandbar in the lake. And okay, I'm guessing that large blue spot on our mini-map is our...
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is.
Okay. Have a bubbly spot. Oh, there's another bubbly spot. So, okay, so we just go to like the bubbly spots and dive down. Not sure why an astrolabe would bubble. I guess it makes as much sense as a cloak bubbling. Okay, a worn Quidditch uniform. Tartan Classic school uniform. Looks like, is that one over here? Midnight Debonair Ensemble. There's a spot. You'd think I would have been helpful to take off our hat and coat before trying to do a lot of diving in the lake. Oh, we got Wiggenweld Potion and the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe.
I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
Okay, one moment. First, let's see. Okay, looks like we've exhausted all the diving spots. So okay. So yeah, let's go return this to Grace. And can we climb up on the end of the dock, or are we going to have to run back to shore? Well, I guess it gets shallow. I thought I got shallow around there. I thought I got shallow out there on the way out. At a spot where we could just, like, walk. Okay, just a second, Grace. Yeah, don't bother helping me out. I've got it. Here.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
I did, here you are. I did, and it's yours for a price. I did, and I'm keeping it. Now, here you go. It was actually not too hard to find, seeing as how it was bubbling, and I did find lots of outfits as well, so.
I did. I hope it makes your father happy.
It will. I can't wait to see his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me, and for my family. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
Oh, thank you. Oh, we got a mermaid mask? Okay. What are all these? Looks like we got some chests over here.
Revelio.
Okay. There's an arrow. Oh, the chests are inside. Thought we got all the chests here, but... Ah, this one's the locked one. Okay. Sorry about the pot. So let's...
Aren't you the student who chased Ranrock's loyalists out of Lower Hogsfield? Yes, I thought that was you. Well done.
If you're gonna talk to me, try not walking away from me, but thank you. Thank you for your recognition.
Revelio.
So, okay, there's some stuff back here at least. Okay, so these are some wand handles. Get all the stuff here, and then we'll try selling some stuff. Just clear out our inventory. Forest rivet gloves. Where's that? Is that inside? No. Aha, there we go. Yeah, sorry about the barrels. It was necessary collateral damage. Alright, so I guess we will... Oh, okay, I didn't mean to do that. But... Okay, so... I have cedar rivet gloves. And, oh, don't look too bad. Okay. We still only have that at the moment. Let's go ahead and try on the daring cloak. You know, that kind of looks like we're about to go out for a drive in our Oldsmobile or something. Kind of want to see what this Quidditch outfit looks like if we don't have the robes on over it. Okay, Quidditch outfit doesn't look as good, I think, with the scarf and the hat as some of the other ones do. Okay, I kind of like that. Kind of like that look for us. For now. Do I have any better wand handles that I prefer? Okay, we have column, teal, and brown. Okay, which looks like it's made of copper that's, yeah. It's a robust, sturdy handle design carved in aged copper. And you can see it, the copper very, like, polished where you'd constantly be handling it, but then kind of oxidized at the ends where you're not handling it as much. And arrow brown, an elegantly carved wooden handle with a cutting point at its base. Is it... Did it say like a cutting point, like it's... Like we can also use it as like a pocket knife or something, you know, cut stuff. Okay, kind of like that. Let's go with that. And sell the rest to...
Hello, Mr. Sammy.
What can I do for you?
I'd like to sell you some more clothing
What do you have for sale?
that's not your normal...
What can I
wears.
help you with today?
Okay, yeah, we can go ahead and sell purple stuff as well.
I hope to see you again sometime.
Okay, so
Aren't you the student who ran all those goblin loyalists off?
you know I am. We've met before.
Was to everyone in Lower Hogsfield.
Okay, I think you're just trying to butter me up, so I'll buy stuff from you. So, let's... I don't need to... I guess I want to go to the quests. Okay, we have the Daedalian keys, which... there's lots of those to find, but I think we do need to probably just look for those as we're roaming around, because I think there's still quite a bit of the castle we haven't seen. can go do some more dueling, or we can learn about spell combination. Yeah, let's learn more about spell combination. We'll do this, then we'll do Professor Hecat's assignment. Well, maybe this and the dueling, and then Professor Hecat's assignment, and then potions class. Unless we find more quests along the way. So I do find it odd. Actually, if we look at our map real quick, so being in this little village reminded me. If we look at our map, we've got like all these little burgs and hamlets and villages all over. And there's Hogsmeade. And I'm a little bit curious because in the Harry Potter books, oh, hello, we're told that, well, we're kind of told secondhand. I think Hermione says that she read that Hogsmeade is the only all, like, non-Muggle settlement in Britain. And yet, all these little hamlets and villages seem like they're not Muggle. So, are we just considering all of these kind of part of Hogsmeade? At least by the time, granted, this is 100 years before the book, so some stuff could change in that period of time. But are these? Oh, that's a nice view of a nice shot of the castle and the clock tower. But are we to understand that, like, all of these, maybe some of them have been abandoned, maybe others have kind of merged with Hogsmeade, become part of the greater Hogsmeade area, or are some of them far enough away from the castle in Hogsmeade that Muggles might have moved in, and so they're no longer non-Muggle? Or are they just so small that people don't really take notice of them, and like whoever wrote the book that Hermione was quoting was like, yeah, those don't really count. Oh,
Revelio.
Oh, hey, there's a... Alright, this is the dueling area. Because we were dueling near the pendulum. But let's... Before we do that... Oh. We can't go do the moths because they're under a level 1 lot. We need to... I think we need to try to advance so we can at least get Alohomora for level 1 stuff. What was the... Did we look at these symbols on the floor? That looks like a unicorn. This maybe looks like an owl face. Just see, like, the eyes there with kind of the big eyebrows. Looks very owlish, especially with that maybe being like a beak or something. Two horses looking at each other, or kind of intertwined somehow. And someone doing sideways yoga. Not really sure what significance those have. They look like they should relate somehow to something. 4 of them immediately puts me in mind of the 4 houses here, but of course they don't really seem to be that. Wait, what's that door doing? Hey, this has that symbol. Oh, so that's how you're gonna be. Okay, so these symbols on the floor are some kind of a puzzle. They're not just decorative. I only see something related to the unicorn. So maybe there's something... Is this some kind of set of instructions? Like a progression? Like start here, do something there, then there, and then there? Do any of our spells look like anything? And that kind of looks like the two-headed horse a little bit if you squint at it, but no, I don't think the symbols are that. Okay. Or are these symbols somewhere that'll... Okay, let's try this. Ah! Keep on using these up because I pressed the wrong button. Okay. I want to try on a bowler hat real quick. A well-appointed black bowler hat, well suited for serious ministry business. Okay, now we look far more professional, I think. And let's wait for Dueling Club.
Future champion coming through.
Hey, Lucan. Hello. Okay, so is the final round of crossed wands ready, or I'd like to practice with the training dummy. I think the training dummy was how we did the combined spells.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
Okay.
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Okay, so it's saying
Accio, Incendio, Levioso.
there we go.
Nicely done.
Okay. Cast Levioso and perform a basic cast 3 times, Accio and Incendio in combo. Okay, so we Levioso, basic cast, basic cast, basic cast, Accio, Incendio. There we go.
That's it.
Alright, so...
Accio, Incendio, Levioso, Accio, Incendio.
Good one. Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Okay. Yeah, I couldn't have done it without you. Thanks for your help.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again.
Yeah.
Plus, you'll be even more formidable in crossed wands. Other duelists had better beware.
Can't I just stick to the training dummies? They seem like they're clearly the bigger threat, so I should be sticking with those. Oh, I guess I didn't even look if... Are these symbols on here? They are. What? There's the 4 symbols there, and then there's like a star at the top, and there's the symbols up there. Oh. I think I see. The gate seems to open when the pendulum swings, and it reaches the end of the swing and it starts opening, and then it swings away and it closes. So it's when it gets over the unicorn spot. And we can see up there, yeah, that panel's, that round bit's moving in front of the symbols. I wonder, is there a way to...
Accio.
I wonder if we'll get a spell that will let us like stop objects, then we'll be able to like freeze that in place, and then that'll open up the gate. Is there Arresto Momentum slows both objects and enemies. Yeah, I bet when we get that, that'll let us open that up. Okay, we'll try to remember to come back here when we get that. So, okay, Lucan, I think I'd like to try dueling again.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of Cross Wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
Okay, yeah, I don't know who Glory is, but bring her on and we'll take her out.
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Sure. I think we chose Sebastian last time. Let's see how Natty does.
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
How many people are dueling? Okay, breakthrough red shields with damage spells. Okay, like Incendio.
Leviosa. Incendio.
There goes my way.
Leviosa.
Let me.
Accio.
Tego.
Okay, I thought I kept firing at the person I wasn't targeting. So.
Out of you that round. Going to try again?
Yeah, is there a reason that it's like 4-on-2?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Okay, let's Okay, I think that's my.
Leviosa.
Come on.
Incendio. Accio. Incendio.
There we go. Finally got it.
Leviosa.
Expelliarmus.
Accio. Incendio.
Act like a winner.
Ow. Okay.
Care to try again?
Maybe a little later. That's.
No, I don't think so. Not right now.
Understandable. But don't take too long. We'll be waiting.
Yeah, what? Next time you're gonna try throwing like 8 people at me or something? That's.
I heard some chat
Okay,
in the girls'
let's-
laboratory about booms. Do you think they're looking to brew a polyjuice potion? Oh, what if they already brewed one? And Sharp's actually a Hufflepuff girl with the long arms.
Brewing polyjuice potion in the girls' lavatory, so reference to the Chamber of Secrets there. Or the book, The Chamber of Secrets, not the actual Chamber of Secrets. Okay, well, yeah, there's the Quidditch pitch over there. These are kind of nice, these little quiet walkways. And I don't think I realized before that the clock tower is completely separate from the rest of the castle, apart from this little walkway here. It's almost like in addition to a clock tower, it's a gatehouse or something. So, okay, we need to. That's that. We want to go talk to Professor Hecat.
No, I'm truly sorry. I didn't mean to
Oh,
get
there's.
away from me.
Incendio.
I wish I could simply charm.
Okay, it's a lock. One of the restrooms is out of order. I am kind of curious if there's a story behind those ghosts, the one's chasing the other.
Accio.
Because ghosts are supposed to be... Well, I don't think we've been out here before. Ghosts are supposed to be, like, when someone's died with regrets or fears, kind of like an echo or shade of them. But to have two of them together with a little bit of a history seems like it might be a little odd, or that there's some kind of story that they, both died and are now apparently spending eternity, one chasing the other. They have like these fish fountains, and then dragonish looking thing up there. So I guess maybe like a sea serpent. Is that related to Slytherin somehow? Because not only because it's very serpentish, but when we saw the Slytherin common room, they did seem very aquatic almost. So I could see a sea serpent fitting quite along there. Okay, we have been this way before.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented.
She's already activated. Yep, thank you. Is that... Oh, okay, that's that part of the school. There's... Yeah, that's the... like. That's the main area where the library and stuff is. We'd come out here, and that's the... Where the, grand stairwell and the hourglasses are that keep track of our points. Okay. Oh, on the wall behind the fountain? Yeah, there was something up there. I had that thing. What? Did we see that before somewhere? Some kind of a basin.
Incendio.
Aha! Okay, it's high up one of those dragon brazier things. Okay. It's good to know.
Revelio.
Oh, here's one of those statues that we want to, what, Levioso? No.
Levioso.
That. So I guess maybe the... Oh. Hey. Get back here, you. Where'd you go?
Revelio.
Maybe in here? This looks like a place where... might be... Aha! There you are. What's that on the... Excuse me just a second, I want to see what this is. Oh, okay, it's a lock. Okay.
Yes.
Gotcha. Alright, we got another house token. So I kind of wonder with all these pages that we're collecting that, like, there's the ones that actually tell us about things in the school, or certain statues and or tapestries and the history of stuff. But then there's the ones that are just like, hey, grab this page out of the air, or when we light the brazier, we just collect a page. It doesn't really tell us anything. But I wonder if maybe it's just those spells are considered so fundamental that it's like, yeah, we just want to make sure you use it a lot so that it becomes second nature to you. Oh, okay. Some students are flying around. I wonder if those are some of the Quidditch players, since we don't have Quidditch this year. I think they're just kind of putting on daring shows for the rest of the students. Let our eyes adjust a little to the darkness. that Peeves? Sure sounds like Peeves. Grand staircase for an hour the other day?
Sharp didn't believe me when I told him why I was late.
Have you ever seen a professor outside the castle? I find it jarring to see someone like Professor Weasley at the Food
You were trapped on...
To the hour of late. House helps have fallen a bit behind completely.
You were trapped on the grand staircase for an hour because it wouldn't move. It moves automatically. It sounds like you just weren't activating it properly. What is with this talk bubble down here?
Revelio.
What is that? Is that a torch that's gone out? Maybe that's why it's kind of reddish there.
Incendio.
Well, can't relight it if it is.
Oh, don't do that. That's not necessary.
What?
Oh, my exams. Not a one of them deserves more than a T.
I hear you, buddy. I know we saw this picture before. I think we came by here and probably commented. I don't think we have any more of an explanation on it, although
Get struck by a cursed broom, we do hope it's you.
it does look very much like some kind of a dark wizard.
142 staircases, and this is where they put me.
Well, no offense, but it sounds like you'd kind of be complaining regardless of which one they put you by. Those things are a little creepy. Okay, where am I? Did I attend this class? Or did I just... But I couldn't have been late. It's not... Classes just seem to wait for me. Hey, Professor, was I
hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Yeah, was I technically in attendance today or not? I want to make sure I get credit for showing up.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close
Hey,
attention.
cool.
The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter.
Don't use anything except Expelliarmus. Got it.
Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Okay. Yeah, let's have Expelliarmus, which is okay. Disarms wands and weapons from most enemies who wield them. Also deals damage to all enemies, even if they do not carry a weapon. I want to see how it looks. I'm thinking Incendios might be more useful just because of all the puzzles we see where we have to light fire, but we'll try it out on the dummy just to kind of see how it looks. So, okay.
Expelliarmus.
You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep
Accio. Leviosa.
Expelliarmus may save your life.
Okay, so if we do this.
Accio. Expelliarmus. Leviosa.
Okay. Yeah, it's pretty good. Maybe we'll use that before our next duel. Might help us more. So, okay, what are we... Oh, we were going to go... Stop doing that! Okay. Let's go to potions class. Yeah, Professor, if anybody asks what's with all these fighting cabbages or chomping cabbages, whatever they are, I apologize. That's my bad.
Revelio.
Oh, I thought that was something glowing up there. It's just a very bright snowy owl. Okay. Where would potions class even be? Oh, that's right. It's here and then down.
Shouldn't there be aurors or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
Okay, I think we were down here before when we were exploring around. But sorry, Professor, I need to follow a key real quick. Aha. Come on.
Got it.
There we go. Okay, level 1 lock, can't do anything there. Interesting we don't see any chests or anything through that door. It's just the lock and then a passage that goes back a ways. Okay, so, oh yeah, we explored through here because I remember seeing that weird mask vase thing. Okay, lots of people working on stuff. So, okay, let's start class.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Well, I was going to say he's very hands-off professor, but I guess we are fifth years. Most of the students are probably expected to know the basics at this point.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients.
Okay. There we go.
Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Let's add a little more. I like it a little strong. Hey, those are kind of similar. It's kind of similar sparks to the ones we found in the Squid Cave.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see
Steal
me
'em.
when you've
Got it.
finished brewing. And we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
Okay. So we got Wiggenweld potion. Oh,
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients. I simply grow most of what I need.
My parents.
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish. Wish I could just replace it with one from J. Pippin's.
okay, don't have to sound so defeated about it. You're still learning. We talk to you. No.
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
No, as soon as your hit points get low, you just start chugging them and you're fine. Unless you're in the middle of a duel and you keep forgetting like I do, but... Wait, is there writing on the wall? What is this?
Lumos.
There we go. Nitrogenium, cuprum, ferrum, kalium. Okay, so nitrogenium sounds like nitrogen. Ferrum sounds like ferrous, like iron. So are these Latin names for elements? I guess maybe potions place would be the best place for like alchemy type training.
Lumos.
Can't really get good lighting on that bit in the back. Asiatine, I'm gonna maybe plutonium or something. If we ever need to make something a bit stronger, we know where to come.
Lumos.
These seem to reflect properly in a good way. Dubonium, or dubnium, cobaltium, so I guess cobalt, astatine, nickel maybe, cuprum, copper.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yeah. You heard correctly, or why do you want to know? Nope, nothing wrong with your hearing, Gareth.
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I can get you that feather. I'm not sure that's a good idea. Well, on the one hand, Professor Sharp didn't explicitly give us permission to grab the Fwooper feather. On the other hand, he did tell us that for some potion ingredients we would have to kind of get creative with how we acquired those. I mean, he as good as told us, like, yeah, you're going to have to take some ingredients without asking. So if we didn't do this, in a way we would kind of be disobeying the professor. So yeah, let's go ahead and get that feather.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Okay, yeah, but there's other people we need to talk to.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an
Well,
Auror.
meet.
I wish he talked about it more.
Fine job brewing your
Samantha.
first Wiggenweld potion. But there are many potions yet to learn. This is going to be a busy year.
Another Hufflepuff we can't talk to. So, and of course, Gareth, we were meeting him for the first time here. We had met him on our Gryffindor character, so it's not like this is our first time encountering him in the stream, but it's our character's first time meeting him.
Can you remind me what you needed again?
I was hoping you could get me a Fooper feather from Sharp's office. It's the last ingredient I need to complete my potion.
Okay. So, did we already talk to Amit? Did we need to talk to Amit again?
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new student. I've heard much about you. Thank you. I'm Amit, by the way. Pleasure, truly. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
Yeah, well, you know how tough it is pressing spacebar and swirling the cursor around. I was relieved, where Professor Sharp seemed to disagree. Now, I was pretty relieved that it went okay.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
Oh, yeah, astronomy sounds like it'll be fun. Okay, so, okay, we have our list on here.
A well-prepared ritual wizard always has a few potions on hand.
Okay, so let's go ahead and grab the Flooper Feather while we can. Is it this large purple one? That seems like a little conspicuous. Okay. Yeah, hope he doesn't really notice. But mongrel fur? We need an entire mongrel skin for this potion? I was expecting like, you know, a little tiny bit or a few hairs or something. 3 Ashwinder eggs that are each as big as a football. Okay, do we actually have a cauldron big enough to brew all this in?
Your potion station's organized and free of clutter.
Okay, where's the professor? Yeah, Professor, if you could mind not looking over here just a second while I give Garrett the huge purple feather.
Here's the Flopper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Okay, where is my... Oh, I have my own
Should
little
you
stand
drop
over here.
the didney or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Alright, so we want Edurus potion. Potion that enhances the drinker's defense by covering them with a durable, rocky skin. Okay. Okay, kind of just put it in there, and we wait. Skin and egg soup, essentially. I think I'd rather just take the extra damage, personally, but that's just me. Okay, I'll pick up... didn't we just brew an Edurus potion? Is that...
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it! Again.
Oh, the smell.
Dragon Dung! What happened?
was pretty impressive.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Okay, yeah, that was me.
I brewed an Adurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
Oh, I can handle two things at once easily. Sorry about that, or I don't know what you mean. Yes, sorry if it was a little out of line, but I have to admit, it was visually quite impressive. Like, it was like a cauldron full of fireworks.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
So it's interesting with this.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Professor Sharp seems, on the one hand, he's seems a more serious teacher. Doesn't seem to enjoy the whimsy quite as much, or at least doesn't vocalize it. But he still seems like, you know, he's not as harsh or unfair like Professor Snape was.
To talk to you. It's Eldritch Diggory. He used to be the Minister for Magic, I think.
Oh. I guess Lenora sent me a letter. I guess we don't really have anything else we're doing at the moment. Let's go back to our common room and talk to Eldritch Diggory.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration.
Which Diggory... we know a Diggory from the books. We have Cedric Diggory, the Hufflepuff who's, I think, a year ahead of Harry. A couple years. Who's the other Hogwarts champion in the Triwizard Tournament before Harry's name got chosen out as the fourth champion. Oh, no. And so if Eldritch Diggory is, if his portrait is in Hufflepuff, I wonder if maybe the Diggory family has a tendency to end up in Hufflepuff, kind of like the Weasleys seem to end up in Gryffindor. Yeah, here's these. Is this going towards the Slytherin common room? Because this is definitely very Slytherin-ish designs. Yeah, I think we go that way. Maybe if we... There's a stairwell here. Is that the way to the Slytherin common room? Somewhere over here, the Slytherin common room.
Revelio.
Oh, hey, there's... We already have a daring cloak. We're already wearing the daring cloak. Okay, this definitely looks like it's Slytherin colors. We have, like, not just the green on the doors, but... Whoa. Okay. Someone needs to get the house elf plumber in here to fix that. Like, we got the design on the tiles, so I wonder if all the bathrooms, if they have kind of a theme to them. Okay, so what was...
Lumos.
What's this one showing? Okay. There's a hallway and a brazier, and it looks like there's a picture right there. Maybe there's like a horse or something kind of whitish. Let's see if we can find this before we head back to our common room. Ah.
Revelio.
There we go.
Protego.
No.
Lumos.
Yes. What was the picture? Oh, okay. It's the skeleton on a thestral. Now, is that supposed to be like a dead person or spirit, or is that possibly a like humanish version of a thestral that it's somebody who you can only see if you've seen death, which I guess wouldn't necessarily rule out the possibility of it being a dead person or spirit. Okay, and wait, where did I pass it? Oh yeah, because it was over here by the bathrooms, wasn't it? Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Revelio.
See, I guess we didn't actually leave our common room as Slytherin, but I'm guessing that it's like right here something that if we were Slytherin, then an opening would reveal itself. Or maybe there's something else we have to do. But, okay, here's the staircase. You know, how can you be stuck on this? You just walk on it and it happens. You don't have to time it or anything. Unless maybe like he was walking on it and Peeves did something.
Revelio.
Oh, wait. There's a ding coming from like...
When what was lost has been found, the brothers' betrayal will...
When what has lost has been found, the brothers' betrayal will turn the tide of war. Oh yeah, we heard... Didn't we hear you say something like that before? We're saying some kind of a prophecy.
Revelio.
Okay, I hear a ding to the left, or to the right. Aha, here it is. Honeyduke's Passageway. Hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch is a secret passageway from Hogwarts to the cellar at Honeyduke's. It can only be accessed using a particular charm. Wait, so the professors made this guidebook for me and they're just telling me all about some of the secret passages, which I probably don't even need since we have the flu network. Okay, well, don't want to sound ungrateful. It is kind of neat to know that, I guess. How are we doing on our points? Still rather... Were you banging on the glass? Okay, no, you're just cheering. It makes you wonder if anybody ever tried that of just banging on the glass and to try to get more... Sorry. Get more of the jewels to fall. I'm still not sure what the appeal is of just standing there all day watching it, hoping that at some point someone is going to get some points and you'll see a few of them move.
Another adventure, are we?
Yes, we are. Adventure back to our common room. Oh, excuse me. I have a few cashews.
Revelio.
Okay. I didn't even notice these little gargoyle heads to either side. I'm not sure I often see gargoyles carved in wood. So.
I wonder what Kagawa thinks of Quidditch being cancelled. Bet she's fuming.
Okay. Hello, Mr. Painting. I was told you wanted to speak to me.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself. So few students know who I am these days. Eldridge Diggory, former Minister for Magic and founder of the Aura Recruitment Program at your service. I believe you can help solve a decades-old murder, thanks to that book you found, and, in particular, its missing pages.
How do you know about the book and the pages?
We portraits here more than you might suspect, and most of us can keep a secret.
Alright, the book we found in the restricted section.
What say you? Surely a Hufflepuff such as yourself would be inclined to help seek long overdue justice.
Justice must be served or murder sounds intriguing. Well, yeah, if we can help solve a murder, of course we want to do that. For justice.
I'll do whatever I can.
Wonderful. I am pleased to have been right about you. My great niece, Helen Thistlewood, can provide you with details. She's retired now, but was a skilled aura in her day. And the unsolved murder of which I speak was her case. I often visit my portrait in her home, in the nearby hamlet of Upper Hogsfield. Shall I tell her to expect you?
I shall head there directly. How would the pages help her? Can you tell me more about Helen, or when were you the minister? Yeah, first let's hear more about Helen.
Can you tell me more about your great niece?
Cream of the crop when it comes to auras. A star pupil here, and then an exemplary servant to the ministry. And her spark hasn't diminished one bit in her retirement. She and I often chat about old cases and our glory days. No offense, but it's nice to get away from the students and converse with someone who's familiar with my legacy.
Oh, makes sense. How would the pages help her?
How could a few pages of a book help her solve an old case?
A boy disappeared with those pages, but they never found the body. A girl was convicted of his murder nonetheless. It seems those pages could exonerate her somehow. My great niece can tell you more.
Okay, and when were you the minister?
When were you the Minister for Magic?
Over 100 years ago. 1733 to 1747, to be precise. The stories I could tell you. Oh, didn't have the chance to do all that I could. I was in the midst of reforming Azkaban when my life was cut short by dragon pox.
Isn't that always the way?
I was sneezing sparks to the bitter end.
Okay, I shall head there directly.
I shall go and see her right away.
Brilliant.
Well,
with what I suspect is
maybe
your
not
knack for hard
directly.
work and her keen mind, both mysteries may be solved sooner than you think. I shall see you there soon, I hope.
It depends on how many interesting things we see along the way, but yeah, soon-ish, I suppose. Ooh, let's have a bit of a snack before we go. Yeah, we should probably have a little bit of fruit today.
The best way to learn how to fly a broomstick is by trial and error. In my
I just know we're finally going to win.
Wow, someone just decided to cut off the other person. Yeah, spending all day in flying does sound like it'd be kind of fun.
I've seen all the moths. Every one of them. They all look the same.
Wow, you saw the Moors, but did you really take a chance to get to know them if you think that all Moors are just the same? I'm sure some Moors are different than others. Alright, so... interesting, my guide isn't really helping me figure out which way to go here. I know we want to leave the castle. Hey, there's a...
Hey, it's me,
Quest.
Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Hey, yeah, Gareth, what's up?
Were you calling me, Gareth?
I was. After you helped me with that Frupa feather and potions, I reckoned you might be just the person I need. You see, I have an idea for a fizzing Whizbee-inspired beverage, but I'm missing a key ingredient.
Okay, can't wait to see what you brew up. Or shouldn't you be studying? I mean, that's really none of my business, and he seems to be doing perfectly well. Apart from causing some mischief, he doesn't seem to be falling behind in his classes or anything. So can't wait to see what you brew up.
You and your concoctions. I don't know how you come up with these things.
It's a gift, truly. So, I suspect the key ingredient in fizzing Whizbees is dried billywig stings. I heard there's a store of them in Honeyduke's cellar. I'd get them myself, but my Aunt Matilda has her eye on me. Thinks I need to focus on potions class for a while, not for my own brews. I was hoping you could follow a secret passage to Honeyduke's cellar and grab a few dried billywig stings for me.
Be happy to. It sounds rather untoward. A secret passage right up my street. I mean, I'd like to help you, but it does seem a little bit sketchy, I have to say.
I don't know, Gareth. Secret passage to a cellar. Sounds like it's off limits.
Not at all. It's a perfectly legitimate secret passage. I'd use it if I could. The passage is hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch in the third floor corridor. Just tap it with your wand and say, Descendium.
I'll give it a try. Can't someone buy them for you? Or isn't this stealing? Yeah, isn't it kind of stealing?
Are you asking me to steal from a shop?
Goodness, it's not as if I'm asking you to rob Gringotts. Honeyduke's is more than enough, and I only need a few. It's a sweets ingredient. They won't be missed. Trust me.
Can't we just buy some?
Couldn't you have someone buy the dried billywig stings?
They're not for sale, and you never know when the cellar's going to be locked. So, the reliable way in and out is through the secret entrance.
Well, I guess I can give it a try.
I'll see what I can do, Gareth.
Fair enough. You shall be the first one to taste my newest brew if you can be of help.
Don't you threaten me.
Convince a meat to help me with my potions homework. Get my aunt to loosen her reins a bit.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure,
I need to get those dried billywig stings for Gareth if he's to finish his latest concoction.
I'm not sure that they have more than enough is really...
A one-eyed witch statue shouldn't be too hard to find.
This is really the best justification for taking some of these. Although, again, Professor Sharp did say that we might have to get a little bit resourceful in how we acquire potions ingredients, so we don't want to disobey the professor.
This looks like the right statue.
Hey, I didn't even notice she's...
What was the password?
Oh, she is one-eyed. Can kind of see a patch on that eye. At first, I thought it was a wizard, because I thought this was like a beard, but no, I think it's just some weathering on her chin. The weathering just kind of unfortunately looks like some hairs, but I think it's just some like stains and weathering. Okay, it was Descendium.
Descendium?
Yeah.
Goodness. Who knew this was all down here?
Whoa. I guess is back the way we came. I don't want to actually exit, I just want to see. So I guess we go in the secret passage and come down this winding staircase. And then come through.
Revelio.
Okay, surprised there's not more to see. Oh, some huge thing over there. What's this?
A lift. Must be how I get down. Looks broken though.
Yeah, how do we... Oh, okay, I don't wanna... Doesn't... Is there a way to get around safely? Can we pull this towards us? Can we Leviosa? Nope.
I need to fix the lift before I can use it.
Fire can fix anything.
Incendio.
There we go. accept lifts, apparently. Okay, crawl around this way to get over to the lift. And we can weld potion.
Revelio.
Okay, so what exactly is wrong with this, other than there's some twisted bits on here that would make it hard to actually enter in.
Accio. Levioso.
Is there something...
Accio.
Nope.
Revelio.
Is there anything we can do with this lift at the moment, or is this a we need to come back later sort of thing? Can we jump up here? No. We do have Reparo. Let's... I don't think we need to set things on fire at the moment.
Reparo.
Huh.
That seems to have done the trick.
Well, that's kind of boring. I thought we'd get to like mess with mechanical stuff and like, figure out gears and weights and things, but no, it's just wave a wand and it all just happens. Okay.
Revelio.
Oh, there's a chest over here. I think I'm going to be able to get around that way. I want to around this way. Okay, when your secret passage has a full like service elevator leading between the bottom floor and the upper floor, I think might be overdoing things a little bit. Somebody had way too much time and resources.
Never cease to surprise me.
Yeah, I know, right? Okay, get some Horcrux juice.
Revelio.
Okay, we got some stuff coming up. Sounds like there's a frog or something around here. Oh. Oh, okay. There's a
Accio.
toad. Can we do anything with the toad? Can we keep it as a pet, or can we brew it into potion ingredients, or we can lift it up? Oh, there's another toad. There's multiple toads. Okay, well, I'll get out of your guys' way. I don't want to have a bunch of toads attacking me or anything. A silver scarf. Ooh, that might go well with our outfit here, but let's see, we have a panel here, and it looks like it has...
How am I supposed to get out of here?
Oh, calm down, we're figuring that out right now. There's clearly a feather on here that looks kind of like the Leviosa spell, so I wonder if we...
Leviosa!
Yeah, see, don't overreact and assume you're trapped so much. Wait, is this just... Okay, it's just wood grain. On this one particular side, the way the grain was very visible, it almost looked like pages, and I was wondering if this was meant to look like a giant book or something. And maybe it is, but it looks less like it when we look on all the other sides. So. Oh.
I'm going to have to get past this.
Alright, first...
Revelio.
Is there anything else? There's stuff down there. Can we go down there? Okay. Oh, there's actually something. It's actually a little bit unnerving hearing how loud these toads are, because I mean, I know they're just toads, but we're in a magic world where they could be magic toads and might possess magic abilities.
Revelio.
Maybe they're magic attack toads. It's like little flying things. These are kind of like what we saw. Are these kind of like what we saw in the squid?
Protego. Lumos.
In the squid caves? Might be. The ones we saw were kind of high up, so if we... It's possible that, like, if we'd gotten closer, they could have looked like that. Alright. I think that's all we need to get from down here.
Revelio.
And it looks like we just have these platforms.
Levioso.
Okay, maybe we reparo that. Aha. Then we Levioso. Then we can sprint and jump over. Okay.
Reparo.
And we actually need fire to be able to get through here.
Reparo.
Okay, let's...
Incendium.
Oh. Lots of bats in the area. As long as they stay out here and don't go to my room.
Levioso. Something is getting in the way of that platform. Reparo.
Okay, what's getting in the
Levioso.
way?
Perhaps I should cast Accio to get that frame out of the way first.
I would have gotten to it eventually.
Accio.
Oh, it didn't work. Big surprise. Okay, there we go. So I guess pulling on that lowered that. Okay.
Levioso. That did the
Okay,
trick.
and then it raises up. Got it. And in addition to the huge lift and everything, we also have these little guardrails. Certain places. Somebody clearly took quite a bit of care in here. Oh, this is...
This must be the way out. I need to find a way to open that gate.
Look at these pillars. They're actually carved, and not just like a simple round one, but they look like they probably have like a cloverleaf footprint. So there's like 4 circular pillars all together. What? I'm guessing this wasn't... Maybe this wasn't just a secret passage. Maybe there was somebody who had to live down here for some reason. This was just his hobby that he just enjoyed carving things. So stepping on this does something. We have these that look like we need to light them up. And what's this? Oh, okay. He's holding up his index finger. I thought his hand was turned. He was doing like a thumbs up or something, but no. Okay. So yeah, very clearly some kind of a wizard. Again, pointing for some reason, but the style here looks older. I feel this looks far more. I don't even want to try to name an era or something, but it almost kind of reminds me of what was it, like Norman, when the Normans were in Britain.
Incendio.
Maybe if not from that time period, it's at least somewhere considerably older than what
Something
we
smells
are.
sweet. Must be close to Honeydukes.
Yeah, was there anything here we needed to...
Revelio.
Aha, almost missed that. And if we had done that, we would have missed out on silver four-eyes spectacles. And then where would we be? Okay. We got some money. We got some more money. Got dark flat cap.
Revelio.
Oh, what do we have over here? Okay, some more money. And we'll climb up into Honeydukes. So is that like a cellar below Honeydukes? Do the people of Honeydukes know about this sub-cellar?
Honeydukes. I can smell the chocolate. Now, where would I find the dried billywig stings for Gareth?
Blackwatch plaid long coat. That sounds nice. Oh, look, that's the secret passage there. Okay, here's where they have some ovens, some stoves. Okay, over here we can search for stuff.
I have the dried billywig stings. Now back to Gareth. I can only imagine how his new recipe's going to turn out.
Okay, but there's... Oh no, we don't want to return to Gareth yet. We need to go talk to the painting in his great-grandniece's house. Okay, so let's... Okay. Eldritch Diggory wants me to travel to Upper Hogsmeade and speak to Helen Thistlewood, his great niece, and a retired auror. The hamlet is some distance from Hogwarts. Wonder if I should follow the road or go by way of Hogsmeade. Well, we're already in Hogsmeade, so... Oh, these are the fizzing whiz-bees that make you float a little bit. Okay, I thought it was something I could eat on the run. I didn't realize it was going to be having to stay there a little bit. Don't mind me, just a student walking out of your shop hours after it's closed as normal.
Here I come.
Well, no, we're in Hogsmeade. Okay, so we're heading... Where are we going on the map? Where is Upper Hogsfield? So we leave Hogsmeade, and okay, it's not too far. Maybe we'll hit these. Oh, there's a castle. East Hogsmeade Valley and Fallbarton Castle. Okay, I think we might have to hit these on the way to Upper Hogsfield. 'Cause I want to see. And we have Hogwarts Castle, but I'm kind of curious what other castles are here. Oh, there's a Merlin trial over there. But okay, right now we're on a mission, and that mission is to get distracted visiting a castle.
Accio.
Go. Did I just imagine a large box in the sky?
Revelio.
Okay, it's probably a lock. Oh, can we... Oh, this isn't locked up. We can find stuff here. Solar protection goggles. That sounds interesting. Mysterious corduroy robe. I wonder what makes it mysterious.
Lumos.
And then, okay. By a signpost with a building up to the left. Can we take the axe? Okay, I'm not going to play with that. That is not a toy. And, there you are. Aha. Okay, so that one wasn't far at all. I wonder who put these mirrors here, if they're even putting them way out here in Hogsmeade. Well, I guess if these mirrors have pages for my book, they were probably put here by the teachers for my, for me to solve. Okay, we can see the wheel going around and around on the mill. Was this a windmill or a water mill? Okay. I can see on the map we're next to a stream, so yeah, it's probably a water mill. I don't recall seeing a... Nor do I remember seeing the fins for a windmill. So if we go around here... Sharpen some tools. Okay. Here we go, yeah. Oh, that's a big water wheel. And okay, it's just before the waterfall here, before it falls down there. Nice view of Hogsmeade, the castle behind it. Okay, so we go this way, and
Lumos.
That is just about the least helpful signage I think I've seen marking roads. Wow. Blank board to the right or blank board to the left? Somebody said something. Let me see, is this where we want to detour? Yeah, I think we want to kind of go off to the east-northeast here.
You ought to cut back on pudding. Mistook you for a troll the other day.
Okay, let's try out Expelliarmus on these guys. I can see on our mini-map that they're marked in red, so they are presumably enemies. Loyalist warriors,
Someone's here.
Oh.
Expelliarmus. Lumos. Levioso. Accio.
There we go.
Ranrock has fooled you all. To your demise.
Yeah. better listen now that you're dead. What's that on the anvil? There's a mark.
Accio.
Oh, well, that would have been nice to know before. Could have dropped an anvil on one of them, just like in a cartoon.
Levioso.
And this would have been in the 1890s, so that would mean that Warner Brothers would have gotten the idea from us. Okay, how do I undo? It'll stop eventually, I guess.
Revelio.
Okay, I'm surprised there's nothing in here. Oh, there's something over there. We have little bunk beds. 3 beds. There were only 2 guys we encountered. So are we missing one of them? A large turkey or goose or something. Guess I don't. At some point, I think turkeys might have been taken back over to England, but does England have wild turkeys and did it in the 1890s? Oh, it was the anvil dropping. Okay, this is interesting. So look at this. This is some kind of like steam engine device. On this end we have, like, that's a boring, so it's like a drill bit for drilling through rock. I think like the kind of bits used when they're, is that for like when they're digging through rock to get to oil, or if they're digging through rock to like start a tunnel or something? But it's clearly digging through rock. Then we have this machine behind it. So maybe there's how goblins are moving around. They're like burrowing underground in machines and then able to drive through. Can we get into here?
Revelio.
Well, that'll show those apples. Okay. So this is some ruins. That might be where the flu thing is, but where was... Okay, that... Wanted to see what this was. Something to gather, I'm guessing. Oh, okay, lacewing flies. Okay, then we have a bunch of stumps that have been knocked down. Like, these are not clear cut, but they're all roughly the same height.
These rocks have seen better days.
Uh-oh, we've got some magic sparkles. Let's see what's up here first. That's... Got a chain on the ground.
Expelliarmus.
Oh, I don't have fire at the moment.
Incendio.
Aha.
Levioso. Accio.
Okay. Oh. Oh, I fired at it and just broke it. Okay, so what happens? Climb up here. Can we do any?
Incendio.
Okay, I'm not not sure we want to just jump down there, do we? What's that noise? Oh, there's something here. There's somebody walking down there. Okay, it doesn't seem like an enemy. Who is that? Hello? Oh, okay. Okay, we found... There's a market over there, or a merchant. So this is... Doesn't look like it's a settlement, but a little meeting place. Something. Okay, let's see if we can figure out this first. Alright, let's go. Let's investigate. Sparkles aren't going to let me rest until we do. What? What'd that do?
Accio. Levioso.
Yeah, so something... We hit investigate, and then what happened? What did that do for us? Oh, okay, I thought maybe there's an invisible barrier. It's just a log. Is there... Guess we investigated this. Oh, that activate... I'm not sure that was glowing in there before. Guess maybe now we drop down in. Oh. Okay, let's start at the top. Aha. Yeah, well, so... Okay. Yep, that happened. Now, I want to jump down. Can we not jump down? There we go.
Shame I didn't have an audience for that one.
Discover more ancient magic hotspots and complete their challenges to increase your ancient magic capacity. And get some burgundy Quidditch gloves. Nice. Guess what's down here? Ah.
Revelio.
Okay, well that's one way out. Okay, what's that blue thing up there? Was that the... Oh, I think it was that. It's another one of those pulleys. I did want to see just that stairwell. Looked like another way out. I'm curious where it came up. I don't think it came up in here, did it? Unless it's... Oh, unless it's like a hidden...
Levioso.
Thing, or maybe we end up having to take the slide out. Because maybe we try to go up here and it's blocked off. And... Yeah. Her coat seems like it's getting a little stained. Okay, we'll roll right through the roughest part of it. What's this? Let's see, he's got his magical stall, and we've got some magical creatures, unicorn, snake, looks like a kappa or something. Ghostly bison head bouncing croquet balls. Okay. Ball flying through some hoops, a troll holding up a dartboard, a boar, and a frog jumping through a ring of fire. Okay. Sir, what is your deal here? Leopold Babcock.
Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
That I do, but what's a student like yourself doing out here? Got yourself lost, did you?
I like to explore. Or I needed to get away from the castle. No, actually, my studies leave me plenty of time to get out and explore.
Just exploring the countryside a bit.
Aye. Nice to break the routine now and then. Bit of a wanderer myself, in fact. Name's Leopold Babcock, and I am indeed here to sell. Now, for someone like yourself who is also prone to wander, I cannot understate the importance of keeping some Wiggenweld potion on hand. I wouldn't dare set foot in a place like the Forbidden Forest without a steady supply. What do you say, my young friend? A measure of safety for the path ahead?
Something to consider. Thank you for your help, Mr. Babcock.
Aye. Let me know if you see something you like.
Okay, so we sell some potions. Yeah, let's see what your wares.
What do you have
anything
for sale?
Interesting?
See if there's something you need.
We've got some combat tools, the chomping cabbage, Durus potion, mandrake, maxima potion, Wiggenweld, and venomous tentacula. Oh yeah, that was our plant from earlier. Dittany leaves, mallowsweet leaves, and moonstone. I guess we can go ahead and buy some mallowsweet leaves. I don't know how many we have, but might be good to make sure we have some on hand.
Thank you for your patronage. That's been a pleasure.
Yep, thank you, sir. Oh, hello. I think I'd probably take the gloves off before petting the cat. Both, then you get to feel its fur a little better, and I'm sure that you're less likely to have, fur catch on bits of the glove or something and annoy the cat. Okay, where was the flu network spot? It's north of us. Okay. Map, we want to go north. Oh, there's a little house there. I bet it's over that way. What's that? Oh, okay. I thought there was like a burbling, like something boiling, but it was just those things making a bit of a ruckus. J. Pippin's Potions. Okay. He has some enchanted carts that are just going to sit here indefinitely waiting for chickens and a guy to get out of the way. Okay, we got green smoke coming out of the chimney. Wonder what's to do with this place.
Revelio.
Perdita Strix.
You there? Can you help me?
Yes. Maybe.
What seems to be the problem?
You may well ask. I'm convinced I saw a grim, an omen of death. I'm not safe. But if it can't see me, I'll be all right, won't I? All I need is an invisibility potion. Yes, that's what I need.
Okay. I'm all out, or your logic is flawed. Yeah, of course, the Grim is the like dog-like apparition that is supposed to be. You see it, and it means like you're gonna die or someone's gonna die. I don't know that the Grim itself is supposed to be what kills you. So I don't know that hiding from it is necessarily going to prevent it from happening. So, yeah, no offense, but your logic is a little bit...
The Grim, if you saw one, is an omen. Omens don't attack you.
Exactly.
So I doubt an invisibility potion will do you much good.
I can see you don't believe me. Fine. Then my blood will be on your hands.
No,
No
Look,
kindness in the youth of today.
Look, I'm not saying I won't get you an invisibility potion. I'm just wanting to, temper your expectations and point out that, hey, it's probably not going to work like you think it will.
Still in the market for an invisibility potion?
You've changed your mind?
Yeah, but I'm all out at the moment.
I'm afraid I'm all out of invisibility potion. I suggest finding somewhere safe and being especially careful.
Safe. Careful. Yes, that makes sense. And you're sure you don't... No. Very well. Hopefully the Grim, or whatever it has foretold, doesn't get me first.
Okay, I'll see if I can find an invisibility potion. So let's see. Interesting, we have, like, in this little cottage... What's this by the door? There's a hook. This isn't the way the door opens, so I don't think it's, like, to hold the door open or anything. I'm guessing maybe that's a coat hook or something, but the way it's made, it looks more like there's meant to be something resting there. We have this kind of countertop / bench running along the whole side of the cottage. And then just a little cot bed here. What's the newspaper article? Horror killed on in the Daily Prophet. Oh, maybe it's for a broom. Yeah, that would make sense, especially in the wizarding world. You'd probably want to just keep your broom by the front door, inside, so it's out of the elements when you're not using it, but where you can easily get it when you want to head out for a ride. Yeah, I can see that. Be like keeping your car keys next to the front door or something. Okay, what has got into them? Bothersome beasts, or killed. Okay, some news going on. Okay, so there was that, and then there should be a castle that looks like a castle. Let's go see the castle. Uh-oh.
I heard something.
Okay, use Protego.
You'll have to fight eventually. Hogwarts don't go down easy.
Oh.
What's that pain? I have to come and find you.
Luma.
Potato. You survived.
Incendio.
I never.
Accio. Levioso. Incendio.
Okay, was there somebody behind me? Okay, it looked like... thought I got attacked from behind, but... yeah, thanks for keeping away. I didn't need any help, and probably it was easier that way. Can't let out the that thing. Like a moon calf. Oh, here's some brooms. Why can't I just take one of these and be able to fly around? Okay, there's somebody up here. Defeat an enemy with the Chinese chomping cabbage. Where's the enemy? Is it a mongrel? 'Cause I hear some. There we are. It's a dark mongrel.
Protego.
Okay. I guess if you don't eat your vegetables, the vegetables will eat you. What are you? Okay, it's a cat with almost like leopard-like spots. There are a lot of cats out here.
Revelio.
Okay, we have a Merlin trial up here.
Could it be a Merlin trial?
Okay, now what did that do?
Revelio.
Oh, there's a ball up there. So, here we have a ball. And where are we trying to get the ball? There's a steep path here, so that's... Whoa. I think I found where we're trying to get the ball. Yep. No. Can't go up that way. So, okay,
Accio.
Oh. I lost control of it, and... So I'm not sure Accio will work, because I have to pull it with Accio, and I can't... I'm not sure it can really get in front of it without landing on the slope. And then as soon as I land on the slope, then I start sliding and I can't Accio anymore. So do I have a pushing spell? I have a levitate spell. Or maybe I can just run into it and push it. Do it the old-fashioned, non-magical way.
Levioso.
Yeah. Expelliarmus is kind of like pushing, I guess.
Expelliarmus.
Just make a kind of cool thudding sound.
Accio.
Come on. No, stop. Ah. Okay, is there a way to get on the other side of that rim and pull it onto here? Okay, I'm not sure there really seems a... Maybe I can crawl on this tree. Ah, or maybe from here, maybe that'll be good enough.
Accio.
And then if we do that, there we go. Okay, and that's gonna roll all the way down. Oh, there it is. Okay, now let's jump down and follow it. I think we're going too fast. We're going to run right into it. No, there we go.
Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
Yeah, Merlin, you non-tricky guy. Okay, so now need to check out this castle. That shield looks like one of the shields that we've seen in Hogwarts. Has a centaur. That's interesting little banner there. This area is considered dangerous by the Ministry of Magic. Whoever put this here is not funny. Whoever put what here? The danger sign? Okay. We have a... On our mini-map, there's a cave over here.
Revelio.
Let's first get this. Fallbarton Castle. No trolls. Oh, there's a lot of stuff in Fallbarton Castle. Okay, how do we get in? What's over here? No trolls. Maybe we can come over...
Revelio.
What are you? Great Spined Dugbog.
Expelliarmus. Accio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio. Protego. Stupid one.
Yeah, there's my dive button.
Revelio.
Okay, we can climb up all this stuff. No, there we... No, just... Well, seem to kind of slip off in a way that I'm not sure if this is how I'm supposed to do this. But on the other hand, we can get on here. Aha.
Revelio.
Oh, what's that?
Well, that didn't work. Perhaps something with a bit more force. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio.
Let's see. Depulso repels many types of objects. Yeah, maybe something like that. Or Flipendo. Might be able to get that to flip. Okay, so I think that's a spell we don't have yet. So we do have the... What's that symbol over there? The symbol looks like either a skull or like a knight's helmet or something. Okay, we'll need to come back here after we get some more spells. So let's check out this cave.
Lumos. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Or even if we are careful. Okay, well, we also need a new spell for that. We need to be able to unlock level 2 locks, so okay. Okay, we'll go meet the painting's relative. Oh, there's a door in the back here? Is this a little gatehouse? Oh, okay. We can't get in. Okay, there's windows there, so apparently there was actually a passage between the inner and outer wall. Some balloons up there. I'm guessing those will be when we get a broomstick. Be able to do stuff with those. Okay, so Hogsmeade's that way. Upper Hogsfield is this way. Well, we want to go to Upper Hogsfield, so. Is this the same boring machine that we passed, or is this a different one? This is different. Some enchanted tools. This one's actually like coming out of the ground. Or was coming out of the ground. Are they... Was this like stuck here a while ago and they're trying to dig it out? Got stuck somehow? Huh.
Revelio.
Others. This is... I can't read what these say. There's a picture, and there's words above. Doesn't look like it says wanted or anything. Like a wanted poster. Maybe a missing persons poster? Oh, what's the symbol? Got lots of symbols in this area. Oh, what is... Found a book. Okay. Few witches or wizards correctly trace the history of Scotland's indigenous mazes back to the rightful source, the 15th century dark wizard known as Eunan Blackwood. Born Eunan Wood to a non-magical branch of the Wood family, Eunan was misunderstood by his Muggle parents and, in an effort to fit in, sought solace in the family trade, hedge trimming. He could allegedly control the blackthorn bushes with his mind, creating beautiful designs with ease. This both impressed and infuriated his rather intolerant family. Their resentment only worsened upon young Eunan's invitation to Hogwarts, where he was sorted into Hufflepuff House. It was at Hogwarts that Eunan first met one Artemisia Black. Disowned by the Black family for her mother's dalliance with Artemisia's Muggle father, the half-blood Artemisia's relationship with blood purity was a complex one. She considered herself worthy of her mother's maiden name, and blamed her father for her ostracization. At the same time, she did not fault Wood for his Muggle parentage, but rather considered him, too, an unwilling, innocent victim of Muggle impurity. Okay, interesting. So I wonder if we'll find more of these to find more of the story of Eunan Black, or if that's all there is to it, and we'll find more about some other characters. So the name Wood makes me think of Oliver Wood. So of course, Eunan Blackwood, presumably not be direct ancestor of Oliver Wood, who probably came from the more magical branch of the family that kept the name Wood and didn't change it to Blackwood. We have Artemisia Black, who's presumably part of the Black family. But what's interesting is Eunan Blackwood says he's a dark wizard from Hufflepuff. Usually don't think of dark wizards as coming from Hufflepuff. But we have an example here. So, yeah, I guess when he talks about dark wizards and meeting Artemisia Black, so like there definitely seems there's more to this story. Hopefully we find some. I just kind of caught on some branches there. Is there something we can do with this? Oh. Okay. It's a maze. Okay, let's just try to follow.
Revelio.
Aha. Well, I'm going to want to... There we go. Dapper Mauve Ensemble. Okay, and then we have a chest in here. Okay, and avian brown... What? What in the world? It's like an Iron Maiden or something?
Lumos.
It kind of looks like it. Yeah, there's the spikes on the inside. Another quest over there. Couple quests.
Revelio.
Yeah, I'm not sure I really want to know too much about who lived there. So, sorry, Helen Thistlewood, we're gonna go check these quests.
Minister Diggory mentioned. Helen lives around here somewhere.
Oh. Have a street performer? Okay, fine, yeah. Sure, we'll give you a tip.
Upper Hogsfield is being terrorised by Ranrock's loyalists. It's not right.
I couldn't help but overhear. Did you mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I did. Never imagined they'd act this deadly. I'm Claire Beaumont, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here. No regard for our beloved hamlet or our livelihoods. Ruthless. My brother Bardolph dared to stand up to them and ended up in St. Mungo's. I'm simply at my wit's end.
Could run them out. What happened to your brother? Where have they set up camp? Or why don't you leave Upper Hogsfield? Yeah, what happened to your brother?
How did your brother Bardolph end up in St. Mungo's?
Bardolph had spent the entire day hand-picking herbs and roots for us. When a group of Ranrock's lot appeared and demanded the harvest for themselves, Bardolph refused. In their anger, they hurled him against a rock and robbed him. The moment he left St. Mungo's, he vowed revenge. I worry he may be dabbling in magic that he will one day regret.
Where have they set up camp?
You said Ranrock's loyalists have set up camp here. Where, precisely?
To the south, across the river. Last I heard, there were several loyalists in each camp. I won't go near them.
Okay, why don't you leave?
Why don't you simply leave the area for now?
Upper Hogsfield is my home. Bardolph and I grew up here. No, we are standing firm. Once my brother returns, then we shall decide what to do next.
Okay.
He's gone to seek Victor Rookwood's advice. I didn't approve of that idea, but perhaps in the end it will help.
I'm not sure about that. I could try taking on these goblins.
I'm unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury or worse. Please be cautious.
Revelio.
We should not have to live in fear. This is our home.
There's chests all over the place here.
It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard.
Oh, what's this? Okay. So forest at night, maybe? Have a stone bridge, Lumos, to some candles, past some do not enter signs.
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now.
Oh yeah, we should go talk about the missing pages before we start getting too sidetracked exploring everything. There's still a few.
Ranrock's loyalists are not to be underestimated.
Okay, here's our flute network spot.
Welcome to Upper Hogsfield. Charming hamlet. Don't tell the residents of Lower Hogsfield I said that.
So this used to be a little cottage here.
Bardolph Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
Okay, Bardolph Beaumont. Yeah, the brother of the lady we talked to there.
Excuse me. Did you say something about Bardolph Beaumont?
I did. I don't think we've met. I'm Dorothy Sprottle. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph. Only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will risk encountering Ranrock's loyalists. They seem to be everywhere.
Why would Bardolph get involved with Rookwood? I mean, we already heard why, but do you know more to that?
Why would Bardolph want to get involved with the Ashwinders?
Oh, he had a terrible run-in with Ranrock's loyalists. Changed him. He vowed never to feel powerless again. I think he sought the Ashwinders out to learn their secrets. Victor Rookwood, at least, seems somehow immune to Ranrock's loyalists.
Yeah, I wonder how that is. What if Bardolph doesn't want to be found?
Do you think Bardolph may have simply run off?
No. Bardolph's run that shop with Claire his entire life. He'd not give it up for anything. He swore he'd be back in a fortnight. My instincts are that he's been held captive, or worse.
Okay, I'll see if I can find him.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. Perhaps she has some insights that I don't. I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular woolen jumper, one that Claire knitted herself. Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
Okay. Is this... I took the long way around, but...
Here you are. I'm pleased to see you took my advice.
Oh wow, this is rather nicely little decorated. I think you have curtains there. That I got a copper tub. So is that your bedroom and bathroom? You take a bath in your bedroom. I guess when you have a copper tub that you're just filling with hot water, you can put it wherever you need it. I don't really. Letter from Eddie Thistle. Okay, let's talk to Helen first.
Madam Thistlewood, I met your great uncle in his portrait in my common room. He sent me to speak to you.
I'm pleased you came. Uncle Eldridge believes the book you found and its missing pages may be relevant to an unsolved case from my time as an aura.
Very well. I'm listening.
Decades ago, a student named Richard Jackdaw disappeared after going to meet a girl named Anne. They never found his body. When his headless ghost appeared briefly in Hogsmeade, wholly unaware of how he died, Anne was convicted of his murder and sent to Azkaban.
It was in large part due to the testimony of a girl called Apollonia Black. Jealous of Anne, I think.
That sounds terrible, but I'm not sure how I can help.
Anne's alibi was somewhat labyrinthine. She said Jackdaw promised her adventure following a map he found on some pages he'd stolen from Peeves.
And you think Peeves ripped those pages from the book I found in the restricted section?
If my great-uncle is to be believed, yes. At least that's what the portraits at Hogwarts suspect. Anne insisted that Jackdaw had asked her to follow the map with him, but only after she solved a series of puzzles he'd prepared. Odd way to woo a girl. She swears she never even solved the first puzzle, so they didn't meet. Jackdaw's ghost vanished almost as soon as he appeared. Without Jackdaw's puzzle, pages, or remains, Anne was sent to Azkaban based solely on Apollonia's spurious testimony.
I don't understand. What can I do to help?
I believe Anne may have solved the first puzzle by now, but after spending time in Azkaban, she's a shadow of her former self. She won't speak to anyone she doesn't trust, and she trusts no one. If you, a student with a connection to the pages, like Jackdaw had, spoke to Anne, she might reveal new information.
Okay. So, we might get a chance to visit Azkaban to go visit this Anne and see if we can get some information from her about the pages, or about any of this. Probably solve some puzzles and then find the pages we need in the process. Interesting. Okay, I'll come with you to Azkaban if it'll save her. I'm not sure I want to visit Azkaban, or anything to see Azkaban. Yeah, I'm not... I guess I would love to see Azkaban as long as I'm just visiting, not seeing it as my new home or anything.
What a horrible story. If you think I can help, I'll come with you.
This is wonderful news. You are to be commended for your kindness and bravery. Fortunately, being a retired Auror has its benefits. We can apparate right to her. I've escorted ministers, professors, and many others to that blasted place. Never a student, I'll admit, but I will keep you safe.
Okay. Tell me more about Apollonia.
Can you tell me more about Apollonia Black?
Wretched, vindictive girl, that one. Apollonia claimed that Anne threatened to kill the boy after he broke her heart. The Black family's power over certain people in the ministry, along with the fact that Anne is Muggle-born, sealed her fate.
Can you tell me more about the prisoner?
I'd like to know more about Anne.
That poor soul never was the brightest girl, and that lack of wit proved to be her undoing.
I half suspect Jackdaw and Apollonia were merely toying with her. Who could have known he'd end up dead?
She's not held up well in Azkaban. In some ways, she blames me for not proving her innocence. I'd like to clear her name if we can.
Okay, what happened to Jackdaw's ghost?
You said Jackdaw's ghost appeared briefly, then vanished. Where do you think he went?
I have no idea. Evidently, he was always a bit restless, going on and on about adventure. If I had to guess, he tired of Scotland and is somewhere on the other side of the globe by now.
Can ghosts do that? Okay, I guess we're ready to go. Not sure how long this will take, but we'll see.
Very well. Let's go.
Steady yourself. We'll apparate together. Don't worry, I've never splinched anyone.
Do take care now, and tread lightly in that horrible place.
We'll be there in but a moment.
Okay. Oh.
That ought to keep them at bay for now. Though, be aware, you may feel a wave of despair. It will pass.
Thank you for the warning.
This really is a dismal place, but we'll be out of here soon enough. Now follow me.
See, it seems odd that...
The Dementors won't harm us now. Still, be careful.
I never thought I'd see the inside of Azkaban for myself.
Nasty Dementors. Not even I could convince the Ministry to send them off. There's no need for such monsters.
We have like a triangle on the floor here. Odd that you'd have guardians of a prison that, like, even legitimate, witches and wizards and like Aurors who are visiting the prison and stuff need to fight off to keep them from attacking. It seems like that's a system that's bound to go wrong in some way or other at some point, but I guess we have all the...
Careful around, Anne. She's been here a lot longer than the rest of us.
Oh, is there like spikes on the bars on the doors. Some of the prisoner just kind of rolling on the floor, going mad with despair.
If I had my wand, I'd cast Crucio on the lot of you.
Okay, that seems a little extreme. We're just walking here. So what are the cells like?
It was what you should know at Hogwarts.
Okay, not. People seem like you're just kind of rude for the sake of being rude. But okay, interesting. I have this little cell. Normally, most of them seem single occupant, but this has 4 sets of wrist irons, or maybe those. I guess those would only be ankle irons if you're hanging somebody up upside down. But you gonna say anything? You're just kind of pointing at us. Is your arm caught? Need some help? Could probably try to free it. See, it's sorry. That's kind of what you have to expect when you're wearing long flowing wizard.
I can feel it.
Yeah, you're probably caught on the hook there.
What is that I hear? Perhaps death in all its mercy. Oh, approaches.
Where are you?
No one at school's going to believe this.
Now remember, Anne has been here a long time. The Dementors aren't kind. Have patience and speak to her quietly and respectfully.
Okay.
Are you Anne?
Who's there? Who speaks to me? Is that death finally come for me?
I'm a student from Hogwarts. I found the book that you said would exonerate you.
Ah, the book, the book. No one would look. None of the mages found the pages. Methinks the feckless knave meandered to his cave. My fate was surely sealed in upper Hoggy Field.
You know, it's a bit of a trope in a lot of movies and games when you have a character who's somewhat like mad, crazy, to have them speak in rhyme. But I wonder, like, I haven't encountered many actual people with madness. I wonder if there might be some truth to that, because I'm just thinking madness, or not madness, like rhyme and poetry can often be used to help remember things and form connections between words. I wonder if maybe if somebody's having trouble thinking clearly, if maybe the rhyming helps them hold on to something and be able to connect words together in ways that they might struggle to do otherwise. Yeah, but I think I understand. Or why must you be so cryptic? Yeah, I think I understand. You're talking about that nobody would believe you. Nobody, but you think like the pages of the books are what we need.
Are you saying that the missing pages are in a cave near Upper Hogsfield?
Field, ruins house, a vault concealed.
A vault in some ruins near Upper Hogsfield. I suppose it can't hurt to look.
Can't hurt to look. Go find the pages from your book. Helen, know you're here. Come in closer, be a dear.
What is it, Anne?
Okay, was not expecting that. I don't know, did she hit her with some magic or with just like really sharp fingernails? Some poison or something? What happened?
Go. The cave. You're safe now. You have what you need. I'll be all right once I get...
Okay, couldn't be bothered to finish your...
But Madam Thistlewood, all right, I'll find it. I'll find Jackdaw's cave. Revelio.
Okay, let's try to collect some of the stuff that's, well, around town first. Dear sister, it's been some time since we've heard from you. How are things in the ministry? We continue to think of you and hope that you're doing well. You'll be happy to know that we've all made our peace with your decision to become an R, as dangerous as it is. You must live your life and follow your path. You are doing so in the service of the Wizarding World. I'm proud to call you sister. I must inform you of something you may find curious. It seems a troll has taken up residence in the train tunnel near town. The poor thing's most certain to learn a tragic lesson about the fundamental velocity of locomotives. Right soon, Eddie Thistlewood. There's another page over here. Thistle and the Badge, Part 1 of 3. Thistle and the Badge, Helen Thistlewood, Reflections of a Former Auror. Retirement isn't what I expected. I enjoy the leisure time, of course, but I do miss the excitement of hunting magical fugitives. I know you're not supposed to admit that you actually enjoy the turmoil associated with the job, but how can you feel anything other than exhilaration when chasing a Ukrainian iron belly through a Muggle city and then obliviating all the Muggles who saw you? Or foiling a dark wizard's plot to take over the ministry with an army of Chinese chomping cabbages using only a single basket of bouncing bulbs? When the ministry finally makes all of my old cases public, my neighbors will never look at me the same way again. Old Madam Thistlewood down the lane is the one who put that nasty brute so-and-so in Azkaban? For now I can merely insinuate, lest I divulge something confidential. I would hate to force my former colleagues into locking me away in Azkaban, not an appealing thought. Well, I suppose I should check on my garden. The bluebells have been struggling this season. Okay.
Revelio.
Thistle and the Badge, Part 2. I have a lot of time these days to reflect upon my career. I wonder if the good we did balances out the mistakes we made along the way. Did we always catch our criminals? No. Did we sometimes put away the wrong person? It's possible. Is that an acceptable risk when it comes to preserving the well-being of the Wizarding World at large? I'd like to think so, but then again, I'm not an innocent witch moldering away in Azkaban. If I were, then perhaps I should feel differently. It is a quandary without a solution, or at least not one that I am likely to solve. This is the problem with retirement. It leaves one with too much time to dwell upon bygone problems, but there's nothing one can do about it. Oh, and my bluebells died. Oh, sorry to hear that. Okay, Reflections of a Former Auror, Part 3. I'm still dwelling upon my big hypothetical from the other day. I always made certain that I could defend my decisions before the Wizengamot should the need arise. I was required to do this on rare occasions, and it was never a pleasant experience. No matter how confident I was. Despite what some may believe, the Ministry is far from omnipotent, and when I hung up my badge, I left behind quite a few unsolved cases. If I had all the time in the world, I doubt I could solve them all. But should the opportunity arise to revisit one and correct any mistakes I made, I will certainly take it. That's the only way to rest easy about my career. Never hesitate to fix mistakes, especially if they are yours to begin with. I fear that in our haste to mete out justice, we may inadvertently become the vehicle for injustice. I fear this especially for myself. I could be wrong, but I doubt it. Oh, and I'm through with gardening. I need a new hobby. Okay. Oh, she has one of the astrology clocks, I think. And we have... Oh, hello. Didn't see you there. This is an interesting setup for some shelves. You have, like, on this shelf, all the books are lined up, and then you have some other shelves where you get to see the covers. Looks like mostly larger books that probably might need a little bit of extra support leaning back on something anyway.
Revelio.
Still lots of chests out there. And I know we still have a couple side quests. We're getting towards the end of our time. Let's maybe go into another house or two. Cashews here. Oh, celestial light gray.
This looks intriguing. Revelio.
Ah. I know that's outside. Yeah, we got kind of everything around the fire here. Looks like might have been entertaining some company. Pulled up a couple more chairs around the fire. A little bit of a folding screen. Offer a little bit of privacy, kind of break the bedroom off from the rest of the room a little bit. It's not necessarily privacy in the sense of, like, you know, you're going to retreat to your bedroom to get away from people, but privacy in as much as, like, it just kind of makes it clear, yeah, that's a different part of the house. This is the living area over here. Stick around here. Oh, I remember there was something outside around the back. There was a bag or something. Yeah, there we go. So, let's check out one more house.
Revelio.
Oh, there's a question mark symbol on over there. We'll definitely want to check that out at some point. Oh. Okay, I thought that I was seeing the box or whatever it is that's back here, the chest. Mounted house elf heads. Oh, hello. Don't mind me, just seeing if you guys left anything out that you apparently don't want. Is it?
Revelio.
Is there something I can do with you?
Accio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Lumos. Revelio.
Oh, I can hear something. But, okay, we'll have to check that out next time. I want to look through our collection real. Actually, before we do that. Aha! Yeah, just like we were speculating before. Keeping brooms on the hook by the door for use. You can just grab one as you're going outside. Okay. Okay, that would seem to confirm what we were looking at earlier. So let's see, let's take a look at our gear. Okay, we got sunglasses, we got 4-eyed spectacles, golden woolen spectacles. I think I like our Orange Eye of Newt look. Not quite prepared to change that yet. Neckwear. Oh. That's kind of a nice look for it. I think we want to go with the better stats. We can make that look like the silver scarf. What's that? Fringed brushstroke. Natural beige, silver. We don't have any new or any better stats, but let's see what robes we have. That's just a cape put on over our outfit. Okay, venomous tentacular robes. Where was that tartan? Blackwatch plaid one. Oh, I kind of like that. Another winter coat. I think we established it's not really winter out, so we don't really necessarily want that. Then our outfit. I have that, but let's... I guess that goes okay with the coat. Okay, our wand handle. A fantastical, bold handle design in starry gray and bronze, topped with a model planet. That's kind of cool. Marvelous twisting handle design in light gray, topped with a gold owl. I still kind of like our arrow look. Okay, so let's also, before we end, let's take a look at our collections. Collect any collections and challenges, collect anything that we can. Okay, we have a great spine dugbog. These camouflage beasts will often blend in with their environment to avoid detection until their prey is close enough to attack. Revelio can help you find them when exploring their habitats. While recovering from their attack lunge, they are vulnerable to force spells that will flip or force their bodies in various directions. When its mouth is wide open, Levioso can be used on its fleshy tongue to hoist it into the air. Okay. Do we have anything new in here? Mermaid Mask. A mermaid mask for one at home in the depths of the lake, earned by returning Grace Finch Smedley's Lost Heirloom to her. Okay. Revelio pages. I guess we probably already read all these as we found them. So, I didn't even see the new ones in there. Okay, our one handles we already examined. Conjuration, here we go. Mounted house elf heads. Mounted heads of various decapitated house elves that can be hung in the room of requirement. What's this? Ornamental stand, okay. Large trees and woodland copses. So I guess this is stuff, once we find the room of requirement, we can decorate it out. Okay. Ingredients, we got new ingredients, dugbog tongue. Organ gathered from the mouths of dugbogs. This ingredient is used in the focus potion. Alright, and what challenges have we completed? For combat, we've defeated 10 dark wizards, got the Dragonhide Protector's Cloak, and we're working towards Protector's Ensemble. working towards some gear traits, and then we might be able to start upgrading some gear. Don't know if we need to reach a certain level first. An officer's uniform. Oh yeah, I think we got that last time. No, we didn't. We got it this time. And working our way towards an officer's hat. Okay. Any new... No. Exploration deeds. We solved 2 Merlin trials. We're working our way towards 6. Solve some Hogwarts secrets. Okay, working on another Hogwarts secret. And trying to find some ancient traces, ancient magic traces. Okay, we've already gathered everything. We're still working on getting some more pages. And haven't done anything with the room of requirements. So, okay. So yeah, we're in the middle of hopefully finding the lost pages for the book, as well as maybe being able to clear the name of someone who was falsely accused and sent to Azkaban. Interesting reversal, because of course this is sounding rather similar to Sirius Black's story, and so it's interesting. In this story we also have a Black, but she's the accuser rather than the one accused. So we'll see how things go from there. Hopefully next time we'll be able to find a bit more of the story and progress from that. I think for next week I should be available Monday and Friday, so we'll should have Zelda on Monday and be doing some more Hogwarts next Friday. So with that, thank you for joining. Have a good week, and I will see you next time. Bye.